Now, yesterday we are observed center tag and H1 tag, right? So again, I'm going to using here. Again, I'm going to using here. What is the purpose is? I need to check different kind of H1 tags, heading tags. For that purpose, center tag I'm using, opening and closing the center tag. Here I'm going to writing H1 tag, simply hello world. I'm writing H1 tag. So same kind of way I'm going to writing here H1, H2 tag also. This is the H2 tag. This is the H2. Similarly, I need to write H3, H4, H5, H6. What happens? See, this is the 3. This is the 4. This is the 5. So here also I need to change 3, 4, 5. And we are going to write one more tag. This is 6. You need to check how many H1 tags or heading tags are available. You need to understand. Okay. So save it, and go to the browser. Go to the browser and refresh this one. Oh, what happened? H1 is the maximum size. Afterwards, gradually size is what happened? It is going to decreasing. So different kind of H1 tags we are observed. That is the point you need to understand here. So H1 tags are H1 to H6 we are observed. Okay. H1 to H6 tags are observed till now. Any questions? Are able to following, right? Are able to see my screen? Everyone is able to see the screen, right? Heading tags. How many heading tags are available? H1 to H6. If I'm using H1 to H6, what happened? Size is gradually, it is decreasing. Okay. So in my previous session, we are using unordered list, ordered list we are observed, right? So in my previous session, HTML level, how to use unordered list. Okay, that part we are going to see one more time. Within that, I'm going to using anchor tags also. Okay, so first one is unordered list. How to use unordered list? This unordered list purpose, we are going to using what? Tag UL, opening and closing the UL. This unordered list level, list of items we need to provide. For that purpose, li, opening, you can write some kind of message. I'm going to writing here sample 1, close list item. Like that, you can write multiple kind of list items within the unordered list level. Multiple kind of things you can write. For example, this is the 2, sample 2, sample 3, sample 4, and I need to write sample 5. This kind of code, how it is going to display? Here, what kind of attributes, list style, how we are going to providing, we need to observe. So that is the purpose. Same kind of code, whatever the code is there, that same kind of code, I am going to attach into my HTML page. Go to the after paragraph. I'm going to providing copy paste and save it. After save this one, go to the browser. This is the browser output, and refresh this one. What happened? We can get the sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. By default, here list items level, list style. What the style is there? The style is disk style. That means round black color is there, right? Round black color is there, right? That one we can call as a list style. I need to change that one. How to change? Where I need to change? In unordered list level, we are going to using attribute. Paragraph level align I'm using. Unordered list level style I'm using. Even paragraph level also, can I use style? Yes, you can use the style. You can specify the font size also. But within the tag, if I'm going to define, this is we can call as an attribute. If I'm going to specify like this, unordered list to list item only, we are going to specify, right? This one we can call as a tag, HTML element or tag. Within that, I'm going to provide the attribute. What is the attribute I'm going to using here? Style equal to. I'm going to providing what? List style hyphen type colon. We are going to provide the by default disk only. Again, I'm going to provide the disk. Is there any changes are there? I'm going to checking. Go to my browser and refresh this one. There is no change. Now, instead of using the disk, I need to use circle. I need to use what? Circle. Circle I'm going to providing. Go to here and refresh this one. Yes, it is going to get the circle. Instead of circles, I want to see here square. I need to see here square. Square I'm going to provide it. So refresh this one. Yes. I don't want anything. I don't want to see this kind of circle or disc or square. I don't want that one. Nothing. So then I'm going to provide the none. Save it and refresh this one. Nothing is there. Okay. So this is the way we are going to providing. Especially you need to understand and practice. Remember another list level attribute. Style attribute. We are going to using style equal to list hyphen style hyphen type. These types, how to define? What are the different types are available here? Disk is there, or circle is there, or square is there, or you don't want anything? None. None. This is the way we are using what? Unordered list we are going to using. Unordered list we are using. Now I want to see ordered list. Ordered list I need to see this one. So how to check this one? Go to the your HTML code. HTML code. This is the HTML code. Just I'm going to copy this one as it easily, and I'm going to provide here some break, some line gap purpose, self-closed. It is not required opening and closing. This is called self-closed. Here we need to provide this unordered list I need to provide, right? As it is, I'm going to copy, but I want to see order list in place of L, OL, I'm going to provide it. Just change the U place level O. I don't want to see the style. Remove this one first. Okay, save it. Go to the browser and refresh this one. Once you are going to refresh, you can see scroll down. You can able to see this one. We are getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So order list level by default, it is going to mark it with the numbers. The list items will be marked with numbers by default. Okay, that is the observation we are done. That is the observation we are done. Here, next we need to understand ordered list. Ordered list. This ordered list level, This order list level, what is the observation we are done? That is also, I need to copy paste your understanding purpose. Just copy and go to here. Your understand reference purpose. Here note the list items will be marked with numbers by default. Output. What is the output? This is the output. It is going to get the what? Numbers. Sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. This kind of way. It is going to display here your understanding purpose. I am going to provide the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Suppose I don't want to see this kind of way. Here, I need to change the type. Here, attribute is what? Type. We are going to using here type. Order list level attribute is type. Okay, unordered list level attribute is style we are going to using. Observations are important. Here, I need to provide style, right? Unordered list level. Now, I need to provide here attribute is what? Type we are using. If I'm going to using the type is number, we can get the 1, 2, 3 like that numbers. If I'm using the alphabet, whether it is a capital or small letter, it is going to get the alphabets. We need to check. Save this one. Go to the browser and refresh. We can get like this. In place of capital letters, if I'm going to use in the small letter, save it and go to the browser and refresh. Small letters. Okay. If I'm going to using here capital Roman numbers. Capital Roman numbers means I. Okay. Here I'm going to providing capital I. Save it and go to the browser and refresh this one. You can get like this. Why it is getting one after another one it is getting? Why it is going to get here? Attribute is not at all closing here. Tag that is missing. Save it. Go to here and refresh. Now perfect. See, observations are important. So we are going to design the website. Okay. HTML, CSS is over. We need to develop the website that is published in the Git pages, so that anywhere you can able to access that website. So before go to that one, you need to understand, right? So each and every tag, that is the purpose. Save it. Go to here and refresh. Yes. So unordered list items we are observed. Here important thing you need to understand here. Order list level. By default is number only. Here another kind of note. The type attribute of the order list tag defines the type of the list item marker. What is that one? Type equal to your understanding purpose 1 quotations, or else type equal to, you can use capital A. Next, type equal to small a. Next, type equal to capital Roman numbers purpose. Okay, type equal to small. So this is the way we are going to using. You need to understand this one. Okay, sometimes we are going to creating multiple kind of pages. That pages we are going to attach into the list of items level. For example, sample 1 HTML page is there, sample 2 HTML page is there, sample 3, sample 4, sample 5. Like that, different kind of pages are available. Whenever I'm going to click the corresponding page, I need to open. That is the purpose. We are going to using what? Anchor tag we are going to using. What is that one? Anchor tag. How to use anchor tag? How to use anchor tag? We are going to understand this one. Same kind of one only. Here I'm going to providing anchor tag. A. Opening and closing the anchor tag. Whenever I'm going to providing this kind of way, opening and closing, you can get a link type. But here you need to understand how to provide anchor tag, HTML level, anchor tag syntax. You need to understand that one. What kind of elements are available? Okay. What kind of elements are available? You need to understand. Syntax is here beginning level anchor tag opening and closing is required. Okay. Opening and closing is required. Here I'm going to provide the opening tag and I'm going to providing the closing tag. But here I'm not using any kind of attribute. Here attribute is, for example, href equal to quotations level. I'm going to providing http colon, or else simply I need to provide www.google.com. Google.com. I'm going to provide it. Whenever I'm going to click this sample, it is redirecting to that particular site automatically. So here we are going to refresh this one, we can get the link. Okay. If I'm going to click this one, it is redirecting. But here what happened? I'm not providing the purely URL. What is the URL I need to provide here? If I want to open the Google, I need to check like this, google.com. What is the URL? This is the URL, right? Just copy. See, whenever I'm going to copy paste, how it is going to change the URL, how it is changing the URL. See this one. Here, copy paste. What happened? https:// that is the protocol, hypertext transfer secured protocol. Whenever it is there, it is going to redirecting. Now you can check, go back here. So this is the browser, right? Refresh this one. Now I'm going to click this one. It is redirecting perfectly. So sometimes in the website designing level, suppose that website designing level, we are going to provide the home, services, courses, videos, about us, contact us, like that. We are going to provide the menu items, list of menu items. The list of menu items, whenever I'm going to click corresponding page, I need to open now, right? That is the purpose anchor tags we are going to using. Now you people are understood or not?